Hi, it's Late Night Snack. Andrew here. I'm just living under the desk right now. You never know what's going on. Anyway, I am very happy to be here tonight for another edition of Late Night Snack with my friend and fellow chef Ivan Chan on the other side. Ivan, welcome aboard. How's it going? Good evening to you.
My turn, right?
Yeah, it's your turn. I started off with the first one under the gun, so now it's your turn.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. So what are you gonna make today? I'm excited.
I'm gonna make a cucumber salad noodle tonight.
Cool.
It's actually where it's from. It's my family in Hong Kong, and we used to go picnic a lot when I was a kid.
Uh-huh.
And this is one of the things that my family, like when it's like we have a pretty big family. Every time we go, it's like 15 people. And it's one of the things that similar to that. That's the same concept that my family used to make when we get to the park or the beach. That's what we eat there.
Cool.
And it's kind of somewhat is a cold noodle, but I usually they usually use some kind of cold noodle we call, but it's like an egg noodle. But my preference is actually use spaghetti for this recipe. But actually, I have some white noodle. Hey, it's a nice snack. We have to find whatever it is. And
Absolutely.
so I just found some white noodle tonight that works, and that's what we're using.
Cool. Sounds good to me. And I mean, this is kind of a great dish. You could probably use soba noodles. You could probably use rice noodles, all kinds of different, whatever
You
you got.
could. I mean, like I have a preference on certain things. I mean, the main thing for that noodle is pretty much the sauce. Protein wise, today I kind of whatever we have, because we have kids and stuff. We have some cooked ham, so I'm just gonna slice some cooked ham in there. And a lot of people use chicken, like shredded chicken. They pull chicken meat off, turkey. I found it good with with any like birds and stuff like that. And so it's really depends. So you can put anything on it. I have done it with barbecue pork, but it's just something that you can whip it up in like 10 minutes. You can just cook the noodle, rinse it off, or just ice it down, and whatever meat you find. That's why it's a salad. So it's pretty much, like use all the vegetable in there and stuff like that. And that's about it. So the sauce itself have quite a bit of ingredients in there. So that's pretty much the main part. And you can use that sauce for everything.
Awesome. Well, we'll kick it off. You're making me hungry. This is it sounds like a really almost a healthy pasta salad you got going on.
So the sauce itself, the main ingredient is something that we call a sesame sauce, which you were able to get at most of the Asian store. It's kind of like a sesame, kind of soaked in sesame oil. You get white ones, and you get yellow one. It's sesame. That's really strong sesame flavor. I actually use them in quite a bit of my cooking, and that's pretty much the main ingredients on it. So I'm gonna try to mix up that sauce in there.
Cool. So
that is actually sesame sauce. I would say if anyone want to know recipe, I'm a chef. I don't really follow recipe, but I can give you a rough idea.
Yeah.
And you're looking at about 5 tablespoons.
All right, 5 tablespoons of sesame. Would you call that sesame paste?
More like a sauce.
Okay.
Like it's not pasty. It's kind of like oil. It's a little oily, right?
Okay.
So let me turn the heat a little bit here in the pan because we'll be cooking some egg too.
Okay.
Another main ingredient on that some. Pardon?
I think your cutting board's on the burner there. Just be careful.
Oh, it's not. No, it's fine.
Oh, okay. I thought I saw it. You got me scared.
Another ingredients I usually use. Guess what's that is? What does it look like?
Peanut butter.
There you go.
Yeah.
So you want sesame sauce, peanut butter, right?
Great.
So you mix it up in a sesame sauce, peanut butter.
Yeah.
I like to because it's cold, it's noodle dish. I like to add a little minced garlic.
Minced garlic, awesome.
And you have a little garlicky flavor there. It's more like a salad dressing. So I'm gonna put a little bit of rice vinegar.
Rice vinegar, perfect. A little acidity, thin it a little bit.
The rice vinegar. Little white sugar.
Okay. A little bit of sweetness.
So you have a little kind of sweet and sour deal in there. You offset the nuttiness of all those like sesame and the peanut butter in there.
Awesome.
But you don't have any savory, right? Like you want some salt in there. So there would be a little bit of soy sauce.
Perfect. So Ivan, I'm just getting word from producer Adam in my ear here. Chef Alain is watching, and first of all, he really likes my hat because he gave it to me down in the Halifax waterfront a few years ago, repping Mr. Dovier, a very popular snack. And you're making him hungry, Ivan. He says it looks awesome.
I'm gonna finish it with a little bit of sesame oil.
Awesome. Oh, Alain says you rock. All right, he likes my hat and you rock.
Thank you. And so you see, it's almost like a paste, right?
Okay.
So depends. It's a little bit too thick for the noodle. You want it kind of grab onto the noodle, but you don't want it to be too thick.
Right.
So I'm gonna mix it and add a little bit of hot water. I have a little hot water pot. Hot water pot here, which my kids use for milk and all that.
Oh yeah.
So
and
I'm gonna make it.
You want to warm it up a little bit just to make it.
You want to warm it a little bit. You see that?
Yeah.
You see what I'm doing?
It mixes.
So it's almost like a really thick salad dressing.
Awesome.
So I'm gonna leave it on by the side for a little now. I'm gonna add a little more oil in there.
Excellent.
So I already heat up a pan, which the camera, I don't know if you can see it. I just don't have enough space there. So I'm gonna put a little oil and I'm gonna fry up a little bit of egg there. Those eggs
nice fried egg on top. Ooh.
Well, you guys know I eat a lot of egg.
What's your favorite way to eat eggs, Ivan?
Pardon?
What's your favorite way to eat eggs?
Favorite way to eat egg? I cook it myself, or do I not cook it myself?
Your call.
If I don't have to cook it, poach.
Poach. you know. Yesterday I wanted a breakfast sandwich really bad. I didn't want to like fry an egg, so I did a really dirty kitchen trick. I took look at that egg. Okay, perfect. I
have a little pan there. Sorry, it's kind of.
Right.
Because we're using a cell phone, so it's gonna take a little bit of work. Because this is the white noodle.
Okay.
That I'm using.
Awesome.
So I pretty much chilled it.
Yeah.
Like you boil it for 7-8 minutes. It's a wheat starch white noodle. We usually like you can get those at Asian store. If anyone want the box or anything, I can certainly provide that. But if I could, one of my other options, like I said, is spaghetti.
Gotcha. Work just as well.
I have the noodle pretty much kind of chill and maybe a little drizzle of sesame oil.
Yep.
So waiting to be done.
Awesome.
So since the egg is being cooked, I just turn it on medium heat and just let it cook. And we need some vegetable. It's not vegetable without making a solid noodle dish, right? So.
Totally. Show us some chopping skills. What are you going to cut up for us?
Pardon? We have some cucumber.
Yeah.
We have some cucumber. We're frying the egg.
Yeah.
And we also have some carrots.
Cool.
Whatever I can find, right? So
exactly.
We'll be cutting some carrots. I don't like it to be too thin because you want to have a little texture to the noodle still, because you want to be. If it's too thin, you don't really, taste the vegetable.
Totally. This is a neat trick for everybody at home. See how Ivan cut those carrots into little shapes and then laid them all down, and now he's cutting right along them like that. That is the perfect and easiest way to make a nice little julienne carrot at home.
You know why though? I hate mandolin.
You know what, man? You cut for mandolins. they're scary stuff.
Yeah,
Like if you
I
cut yourself
hate
on them
mandolin.
once,
I just mandolin usually not very nice to me. So I usually like this with quite a bit of cucumber.
right. The cucumber's got that nice crunch. You got that carrot there. It's a little bit sweet too.
Like I don't mind them raw, but some people would kind of. You can just get when you cut it thin, you can just get a bowl of hot water, whatever. Just kind of soak it in there for a little bit, soften it a little. I don't really like to cook them because it's a solid noodle, right?
Totally. Makes sense. All right. Oh, wow. Hey, Ivan, we've got some great action on the comments here. James Henderson says, Chef Ivan, we missed your egg rolls, authentic ribs, wonton soup, roasted duck. Love to Virginia and all your crew.
Well, that's a hard question.
Somebody else is asking the brand name of your noodle that you have.
Actually, if my wife can get me a box of that, I'll show you guys. Okay, so we have some cucumber.
Uh-huh.
We have some carrots. I hope everybody see it.
You got your egg all ready.
Mm.
That looks awesome.
This is the noodle I used tonight.
Oh, okay, there we go. Chinese style noodles from Wings.
Yeah. So same thing with the egg. Well, it's a little hot, so.
So was that 2 eggs?
Pardon?
Was that 2 eggs?
That's 1 egg.
1 egg. Okay, gotcha.
Well, I'm only making a bowl for myself. We just had supper like literally about half an hour ago.
Huh.
So I'll be the overweight one. I don't care.
Hey, it's still a late night snack. You can't not have a late night snack.
So the last thing, but not least, you have to have some kind of protein in there.
Right.
That's a simple piece of cooked ham. You have chicken meat or whatever. You can certainly do it, whatever protein you like.
Yeah, that would work great. And also, if you have like a little roast pork left over or whatever, chicken like you
whatever
said.
left over. I actually found it really nice with poultry, like chicken and turkey. So this is to show you guys the 4 ingredients.
There we go. Look at that. So you got the ham, the carrot, the omelet, and the cucumber. Looking good. And you got that dressing. Hey, Ivan, I think I remember the dressing, okay? So correct me if I'm wrong. So you have
yes, sir.
5 tablespoons of sesame sauce? Sesame sauce?
Sesame sauce, yes.
About 2 tablespoons of peanut butter, just smooth peanut butter.
About one tablespoon of peanut butter.
1 tablespoon of peanut butter. Okay, cool.
Yeah, because I think if you use those natural ones, you can use a little less. Depends on the flavor. We have those creamy ones, pretty thick, right?
Right.
So you kind of have to add water. If you do those natural ones that have the oil in there, you really don't want to add too much water in there.
Oh, I see. Okay. Cool. And then you had your garlic in there, and then the rice vinegar as well.
Rice vinegar, yeah.
Awesome.
So we have a bowl of noodles.
That's a good start right there. Bowl of noodles. James Henderson just responded. He has the same feelings as we do about mandolins. Yeah, a good knife is all you need. You're right, James. Good knife is.
You know, I would rather prefer to use a knife anytime over a mandolin. Like at the restaurant, a lot of time, like we have done a bunch of them for like big order and stuff. And Virginia, my sous chef, would be like, "Hey, you know, she got the mandolin. She hated too, but you know, she'll be using the mandolin." And I'll walk by and say, "Hey, you know, you need help? Give me the knife." I won't. I just won't. Like I get destroyed by that thing so many times. Even like after cooking for all these years, I still believe that's the most dangerous tool.
I agree. Like anytime on like a reality show somebody's using it, I always cringe or have to change the channel because it's too much.
Yeah, it just it's always something that almost like like they like to eat your skin or something, man.
Yeah, oh man, they oh yeah, they don't care.
So I let it sauce. See that? I let it sit for a little while.
Cool. Perfect consistency.
So I'm gonna put a little bit at the bottom of the noodles first.
Awesome.
I'm gonna put it right there on the other side so you guys can see it a little better. You guys see better here?
Sorry, producer Adam, could you say that again? Awesome.
Okay, we are making a cucumber salad noodle dish. It's a cold dish. It's something that you can actually do. Actually, one of my aunt in Hong Kong used to make that a lot of time when we go to a picnic. It's easy. It's tasty because you have the vinegar in there. You get a little sugar in there. You get that acidity in there with a cold noodle. And of course, is this okay to you, Chef? Like where you guys are?
Oh, that looks great.
So, I put a little carrot.
Beautiful.
A little cucumber.
Mm-hmm.
Egg.
Nice little egg on there. Mm-hmm.
So still nice and colorful.
Totally. You get all the different textures, and you get the softness of the egg. You get that saltiness from the ham, sweetness from the carrots, the crispness and coolness of the cucumber. Oh man! Yet again, late night snack is making me hungry.
Well, this is simple enough. Anyone who know how to cut a little bit of vegetable would know how to do it. So I'm gonna put a little bit of that sauce on top of the ham.
Perfect. Yep. And it's a great sauce. You can make a lot of that and just keep it in the fridge for a while.
Oh, you can and to get a little kick, those Japanese seaweed and sesame.
Oh, nice. Chef Alan says he doesn't know a single chef who's fought a mandolin and won. So true.
All right, here we go, guys. Look at that.
Beautiful. Cold noodle salad, Ivan Chan style.
Salad, sesame, peanut butter, sesame oil, white vinegar, sugar, and a little bit of soy sauce to give you a little savor.
Magnifique. Looks great. Now you got to have a bite for us. You got to take a bite.
Oh, you bet the heck
at least one bite. I mean, you can go.
Well, you have to destroy that pretty noodle when you eat it, right?
Right.
You see.
Well, we all saw how good it looked before you dug into it. So.
Yeah. The sesame sauce, sesame oil, ham, the carrot, egg, and the cucumber. Right there.
Delicious. Perfect. I love the sesame seeds you got on it too, with that little bit of seaweed. That looks delicious.
Man, nobody in my house touching this after that. I'm eating all by myself. So that's a stat we are working on. It's really good for the summer. Warm weather is coming. Like you want to have a little thing on your deck, and you don't feel like make something complicated. There you go, a nice sweet sour, kind of like salad kind of deal with noodle dish, and you got all kinds of vegetable in there and put in the protein you want.
Perfect side for a barbecue or anything like that.
Pardon, Chef?
It's perfect side for a barbecue even. Oh,
that's good too. You have a barbecue, and you can use that as a salad too, right?
Absolutely.
But that's something that's it's comfort food for me, because that's what I grew up when I was a little kid. That the family used to cook it. So this kind of flavor bring me memories, especially with what's going on out there right now, like comfort food is always a little soothing about your,
we see
your
all the
mind.
people that are making bread now and everything. Like it's all about comfort food. Yeah.
So what do we have coming? This is Thursday night. I can't wait.
Night. Yeah. Well, let us know. You're going to be hosting.
Yeah, we are gonna be with Amy and Eric from Kitsune Food Company. Gorgeous Japanese food that Amy and Eric makes. Pretty much, the first time I tried the food, the first comment come out of my mouth wasn't food, of course, but it was like the miso soup. I pretty much say, hey, you know what? I don't know them. I sit down. They don't know who I was.
Right.
They were like, this is the best miso soup I ever had in Halifax. To actually done it, I prefer that way. I cannot say good or bad, but to me, that is the best. I grew up in Asia, and I'm a Japanese food addict, but even since I was a little kid, and some amazing quality. And I already know what she's making, but I gotta keep it to myself because that's one of my favorite dishes in Japanese food. So, well, hopefully you guys tune in Thursday night, and Chef will be there with me, and it's gonna be fun.
Awesome. Well, thanks for everybody tuning in on Late Night Snack, and Ivan, thank you for that cold noodle salad that looks amazing. And remember, on Thursday we have the crew from Kitsune. Here in the north end of Halifax. You don't know that I'm in the north end of Halifax right now, but it's one of my favorite spots around here too because
it is.
It's just
like
their sushi, they
try not to cater to the local flavor, and they stick it with the guns and do it the way it's supposed to be. That's why I respect them so much and admire what they do so much.
There's nothing more exciting than chefs cooking food that they're passionate about and that they love. That's what I'm all about.
That's what it is. That's all it's about. And also, before we go, I want to thank Chef Alan.
Ooh.
His cutting board.
Nice cutting board.
This is the knife that I try to copy the greatest, right? So I kind of use his cutting board and his knife, Yeah. You see what I'm getting at? Hey?
I see what yeah. Little flattery goes a long way.
Yeah. So thanks, guys.
Awesome. Thank you. And thanks, everybody, for tuning in. Deborah McNair, Ann Irvin, Anna Nugent. So many people on there. We had a great number of people on the stream. Anyway, thanks so much.
I'm good.
Late Night Snack. Signing out. See ya.
Thanks, everyone. See you Thursday.
Thanks, Ivan.
Bye-bye.
Bye.